All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the oil change on the 2005 Tahoe. Uh, when we first got it a couple months ago, it had fresh oil. We've been using the crap out of it. So it's oil change time. The little light already came back on, so it means that it's time to do it. So we're going to go ahead and pop that sucker up and get it done. So I did buy a brand new bottle of oil, never opened, and then a quart. Um, this has pretty much been like the only Chevy Tahoe of this era that we've owned. Most of the oil that we always get is like for Honda or the old school trucks. So this is all new to me, but it's pretty much the basic same principles. Oil filter, the oil filter tool, just in case things get hectic down there. And then I'll go ahead and drop in my ramps. I'll lift it, run it up, and then I'll go ahead and drain it like that. And I understand that the vehicle is high enough to do it without them, but I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be fighting with this thing. So we're going to go ahead and drive it up the ramps and then go from there. Alrighty, so now that it's up high, pop the hood real quick. Uh-oh. Hold on. There you go. Oh, like I said, this is our V8. I always like keeping something around with a big engine. Normally we had a Pilot or a Honda Odyssey, but I felt like the Honda Odyssey and the Pilot were just kept giving me crap. So I got sick of them. I got this one, haven't had any issues. Knock on wood, whatever you want, great maintenance. The vehicle was definitely very well taken care of. Couple owners only, so it was definitely driven really nice. The only thing that I can't see right now is I do have a leak right here. So most likely, I'm looking at it from here. It's like the power steering probably that's leaking. But as you can see, here is the drain plug. Very easy to get to. And the oil filter. Very, very, very easy to get to. You gotta love that. So this will be a really quick little lick. Just take the oil out, replace the filter. We'll fill it back up, reset the light, and then it's party time after that. So we're gonna get going. Let's do this. All right, so number 15 on a socket. I'm gonna go ahead and loosen that sucker up. Whoa. There you go. Okay. Slow and easy, people. Slow and easy. Get ready, man. It's gonna go all over. So we catch it. You ready? Oh man. I don't see a drip yet. Uh-oh. There's that. Here we go. Is that the right one? I hope so. And go. Ooh, right on the corner. Jeez. A little more, we would have missed it. Anyways, there it goes. So we have been driving a lot, so I could only imagine the oil would be a little dirty. But it's pretty good. Alrighty. Slowly draining out. We're gonna go ahead and loosen up that oil filter. But I'm not gonna fight with it. All right, it's almost out. There you go. Simple. Pop in your tool. Oh no. Oh man, this one's loose. This was no good. Well, it's probably the way it's supposed to be. There you go. All right. Want to loosen it up? See where it goes. Make sure we catch it. There it goes. It's coming. See that? Yep. Yeah. Go ahead and let it drip. Oof. All right. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. There it goes. All right. Well, that was fun. Alrighty, so gonna go ahead and give it a quick little clean here. Get away. Stuff doesn't follow me. Yeah. All right. All right. So cleaned it up a little. Here's the bolt. It's cleaned up. Now remember, if you don't do this every day, something you're doing in your garage, take your time. Always doubt yourself if you have to, but always make sure you tighten up this bolt. That's your oil pan. Do not forget to tighten this bolt up. You're going to destroy your engine. The next thing is filter. So here's our filter here. Go ahead and pop that sucker in. It'll thread in really nice. Couple turns. If you read the box, it'll tell you once it's tight, just give it a nice turn. And that's it. I don't think that has to be that tight. Okay. Once you're in, double check, and we're ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and put that bolt in, and we should be good. So on some of these motors, the bolt usually has like a little spacer. This one in particular has a little rubber garment already there, so I don't have to put a spacer on there. If you see that right there, that's actually like a rubber insert. So you clean it up really good, make sure that it's got no debris, just to make sure that it's clean, and then we'll be ready to go. But remember, always double check this bolt. Just make sure that you tighten it up really good. So once I got it in, I got my filter in, I got my bolt in. The filter is nice and tight. All right. And on my bolt. Remember, that's a 15. Just go ahead and tighten it up. Don't over tighten it because then you might mess it up. There you go. All right. And one more time, just to double check. All right. There you go. And now it's time to pour the oil. Alrighty, so after the oil has been drained, plugs back in, filters back in, it's time to pour the oil. This engine requires the 5W30. I'm gonna go ahead and put a high mileage oil because it does have 200,000 miles on it. It takes 6 quarts. So this is the first time that I've done the oil change in this vehicle since we got it. When we did get it, it had a fresh batch. So now it's just, now it's going to be our first oil change on this particular vehicle. So let's get started. So here's our funnel. Wow. All right. And this is a brand new 5 quarts of oil. Never opens. Going to go ahead and drop the 5 in there. And then we'll drop the solo quart that we bought. It does take 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in. Like I said, it's the synthetic, high mileage. I had to get it. Usually I buy these at Walmart. I feel like they're cheaper there. If you buy them at Rally's or any of the other parts stores, I feel like they sticky, man. So here we are. Nice and fresh. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's liquid gold. All right. Here we go. So that's 5 quarts. And then the last one here. That'll give us 6. And let's go. All right, people, remember, don't rush when you're doing your oil change. And don't be distracted. Especially when you take off your drain plug and your oil filter. Make sure if you're going to be distracted or if you got some other crazy stuff to do, at least tighten up the bolt, tighten up your filter, and leave your oil cap off or something to remind you to put the oil back in. So this right here is pretty much done as far as our dumping in our oil. I'm gonna go ahead and put our cap back in there. And then we're gonna turn it on, drive it down the ramps, and then just check the level. Alrighty, so this is our oil. Should be nice and fresh and clean. And like I said, it requires 6 quarts of oil. I don't see why it would not be where it needs to be. And it's perfect, right on the line. Now, I do have a small leak at the bottom, but I do think that that's it's perfect, right on the line. Okay, 6 quarts, 5W30 synthetic, high mileage. It's got a little leak, but I do think it's a power steering. When we first got it, one of the first things that I did to it is I replaced the rear main seal. So the rear main seal is new, and the leak looks like it's coming from the area right here, basically underneath the power steering pump. And if you look at it, it's got a little, it's got, you see that? It's nice and greasy, you see, like, okay. Yeah, so it's definitely coming from that area. So that's going to be our next little project. But yeah, guys, make sure to stay tuned and check out the other videos that are coming up. This is on our 2005 Tahoe. And now we're going to go ahead and reset the oil light. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like, and let's go reset this light. Alrighty. So from what I understand, the way you're supposed to change the oil or reset the oil light is You basically turn the car on and you pump the gas 5 times or 3 times in less than 5 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Let's see. Did it do it? There you go. Whole life reset. And that's it. It's ready to go. So that's pretty easy. Turn it back on. And she sounds beautiful. So one of the things that I like doing, whole life reset. All right. I like to clear the trips. Can't do the engine hours. It's got 197, 95, sorry. But yeah, we already put, I think, like 4 or 5,000 miles on it. So it's been a really good little truck. Normally I drive Elements, but this one's actually been really fun to drive. So the next thing that we got to do, I got to go ahead and replace the radio. I'm doing the backup camera, radio. I'm going to go ahead and do all the speakers because these speakers are old. They're all factory. And then we're going to go from there. So make sure to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like notification bell. And y'all be good out there. Stay in your element.